I remember the night clearly. The house was packed, lined with faces that mirrored mine. My family gathered yearly to celebrate our ties, only this time it was different. That night, I brought Sam, the love that defied their expectations. Sam was brilliant, kind, a soul painted with colors so vivid that my world, once grayed by tradition, came alive again. But Sam was not who they had imagined. Their disdain was silent at first, a cold draft creeping across the room, yet it swiftly evolved into words sharp as knives. "I thought you had better judgment," my mother uttered under the heavy chandelier light. My father stood silent, arms crossed like a barricade against hope. Judgment was passed over cutlery and crystal, as if tradition were packaged in meal courses, and I was merely an inconvenience. My heart twisted with agony, for I knew what came next. And so, I chose love over blood, Sam's hand over all their hollow promises of acceptance. We walked away together into the night, hand in hand under the heavy burden of disapproval. But my family did not follow us into that darkness. Their absence was a void, an echoing chasm reminding me of the price of love. Sam and I tried to build a life, one that cherished authenticity over appearances. But the sheer weight of isolation cracked us open. The whispers of a life I once had were relentless, chipping away at the foundations of a future we tried to conjure. In the end, all that remained were ruins of a castle we had wished to build together. The night Sam walked away, and I let them, I tasted the salt of my tears, each one a drop of betrayal, not from Sam, but from a world that refused us room to breathe. Grief transformed into a fire that fueled a journey deeper within myself. With each step forward, I shuffled off remnants of my wounded past and donned the armor of self-reliance. The struggle was my forge. I poured myself into the pursuit of something greater, bending metal into melody, crafting words into worlds. I became an architect of my destiny, building from the ground up what that night had promised to shatter. Years flew past, and with them, I found success, a life laced with purpose, an empire of my own making, free from the constraints of old judgments. Time has a way of reshaping pain. The raw edges of rejection were now smoothed by understanding. I had grown, not in spite of the past, but with its lessons etched deep in my bones. And then, just as life seemed to coalesce into balance, a letter arrived. My mother's hesitant scrawl, an invitation and plea interwoven. Family. Reunion. I stood on their doorstep, not as the child who had left, trembling with unmet dreams, but as an adult, each scar a testament to survival. The familiar scent of cedar entered my senses as the door opened, a portal to memories long packed away. Inside, the faces that had once turned away now bore lines of age and perhaps, I dared hope, wisdom. My mother rose first, eyes a mixture of caution and yearning. And then, my father, whose silence had cut deepest. We spoke not with words initially, but with glances that sifted through the debris of time, searching for fragments of forgiveness. In that room, the past and present collided. I shared my journey, the tale of redemption crafted not from acceptance sought from others, but found within. Through unshed tears, my mother finally whispered, "I'm sorry." The weight of her words was a balm, soothing, yet the real forgiveness was never theirs to bestow, but mine to offer.